If you've ever wondered what it's like to visit a country where Viking history meets cutting-edge design, where you can go dog sledding in the morning and sip coffee in a minimalist cafe by afternoon, then buckle up. Sweden might just be your new obsession. This is for all the dreamers, the planners, and anyone in the my knees aren't what they used to be crowd who still want a little adventure without roughing it like a 20-year-old backpacker. This is everything you need to know before you go to Sweden, especially if you're traveling with a little wisdom, a little comfort in mind, and a whole lot of curiosity. This is Travel Pug, and I'm about to spill the lingonberry jam on how to do Sweden right. And yes, we're getting into the best times to visit, how to save money in one of Europe's priciest countries, what not to do unless you want to get side-eyed by a whole cafe of Swedes, and all the unforgettable stuff you simply cannot leave without experiencing. So don't even think about skipping ahead. This is your Swedish starter pack, and it just might change how you travel. Let's start with the weather, because you know we need to pack smart, especially when half of us now travel with compression socks and a portable fan. Sweden isn't one size fits all when it comes to seasons. Spring is underrated, and honestly, it's one of the best times to go if you don't want to battle crowds or humidity. From April to early June, the days are longer, flowers are blooming, and there's a freshness in the air that makes everything feel new. Perfect for countryside drives, lakeside picnics, and avoiding the summer surge. Now, if you want full-on Swedish magic, summer is where the spell is cast. Think endless daylight, people lounging in city parks like it's their job, and boats drifting between forested islands. From June through August, the country comes alive with festivals, open-air concerts, and yes, the famous midnight sun. Just be warned, hotels book out fast and prices climb like they're hiking the King's Trail. Fall? Fall in Sweden is like someone turned up the saturation on nature's color palette. It's perfect for national park strolls, photography, and cozying up in log cabins with cinnamon buns and strong coffee. And then there's winter. Oh, winter. If you've ever dreamed of watching the northern lights from a hot tub in the Arctic Circle, or sleeping inside an ice hotel that melts every spring, this is the time to go. Just pack layers, and then pack more layers. Stockholm's Arlanda Airport is the big one, but Gothenburg and Malmö also welcome international flights. If you're coming from the US, you'll likely connect through London, Frankfurt, or Amsterdam. Now, if you're already bouncing around Europe, consider the train. Sweden is super connected. You can glide in from Copenhagen via the Öresund Bridge. It's like something out of a James Bond movie. Or hop a train from Norway, Germany, even Finland. And if you're the road tripping type, you can drive into Sweden. Just note, you'll be switching from right-hand to left-hand driving depending on where you're coming from. And yes, the speed cameras do work. Let's talk travel once you're in the country. Sweden has one of the smoothest public transit systems on the planet. The national train system, SJ, is clean, fast, and shockingly punctual. High-speed trains connect cities like Stockholm, Gothenburg, Malmö, and even Lapland way up north. You can book online or through the SJ app. Yes, it's in English too. For smaller towns, there are slower regional trains. And if you're pinching pennies, long-distance buses are your friend. Cheap, comfortable, and surprisingly efficient. Driving is also a dream here. Roads are pristine, traffic is calm, and the scenery, let's just say, there's a reason IKEA stores all feature giant forest murals. Stockholm, Gothenburg, and Malmö all have great public transport systems. Subways, trams, buses, and even ferries. And yes, everything runs on time. Ubers and taxis exist, but they're expensive. Like, was that really a 5-minute ride? Expensive. Let's not sugarcoat it. Sweden isn't cheap, but it also doesn't have to bankrupt your vacation fund. Hostels are actually super clean and often come with private room options. Perfect if you're not into dorms, but still want to save. Expect to pay 200 to 400 Swedish kroner for a dorm, 600 to 1200 Swedish kroner for private rooms. Mid-range hotels run 1,200 to 1,800 Swedish kroner per night. And luxury? Think 2,500 and up. You can also try Airbnb or even couchsurfing if you're feeling adventurous or frugal. Food-wise, avoid restaurants for every meal unless you've won the lottery. Instead, grocery stores. They're everywhere. Pick up bread, cheese, yogurt, fruit. Swedes picnic like pros. Lunch buffets are also a hidden gem. Many restaurants offer a Dagens lunch, a set meal that includes a drink, salad bar, and coffee, usually under 120 Swedish krona. And don't forget the coffee breaks. Fika is a national pastime. A sweet little pause in your day with coffee and pastries. It's practically therapy, Swedish style. Let's start in Stockholm. If this city doesn't charm the scarf off you, I don't know what will. Start in Gamla Stan, the old town. Cobblestone streets, crooked alleyways, and buildings that look like storybook illustrations. Don't miss the Royal Palace. You can literally walk past the guards and into history. The Vasa Museum, a literal Viking ship that sank in 1628 and was pulled out 333 years later. It's huge, it's detailed. It's so well preserved you half expect ghosts. Skansen is another must-do. It's an open-air museum meets zoo meets time travel. You'll see Swedish homes from different centuries, people in costume, and animals like bears and lynx. Then there's Lapland. Go from Stockholm to a snowy fairy tale in a few hours. December to March is peak season for snowmobiling, dog sledding, and chasing the northern lights. And yes, you can sleep in a real-life ice hotel here. Bring thermal underwear. Gothenburg's for the foodies and the families. Ride the roller coasters at Liseberg, then calm down with canal walks and seafood platters. Malmö is your stylish little sister of the south. See the turning torso, relax at Ribersborg Beach, or hop across the bridge to Copenhagen for a day trip. Don't miss the King's Trail in northern Sweden. It's one of the most famous hiking trails in the country, but you can do just a short section. No pressure to climb mountains if your knees aren't feeling it. And honestly, one of the best things to do is just rent a car, drive into the countryside, and see where the road takes you. Sweden is full of lakes, red cottages, and little surprises. Final tips you'll be glad you knew. Alcohol is government controlled. So if you want wine or spirits, you need to find a Systembolaget store. And yes, it closes early. Credit cards are king. You won't need cash unless you're collecting it for nostalgia. Tipping isn't expected, but rounding up is polite. Still with me? Good. Because Sweden isn't just a trip, it's an experience. The kind of place where you slow down, breathe deep, and remember what it feels like to explore. So whether you're chasing the northern lights, lounging in a cafe with a cardamom bun, or just watching the world float by from a train window, Sweden is going to get under your skin in the best way possible. Make sure to like, subscribe, and tap that bell so you never miss a travel pug guide. And check out our next video for the most unique hotels around the world. You won't believe number 3. Safe travels and stay curious.